Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to day 16 in Ta'طه, ask and you shall be given. Today inshallah we will speak about the dua and how they are the powerhouses through which we get power for our daily lives. How they are powerhouses and sources through which we get the strength to face the challenges of this life. We have a saying in Arabic that كل ورد له وارد. Every well has those who come to draw water from it. Yeah, so every water well has those who come to draw from it water. In other words, we could say that every source of goodness or every source of anything, every source has those who seek from it. Yeah. And this is why we call the adhkar, we call the dua, we call the recitation a person does on daily basis as wird. This is my wird for the day. Yeah. Why? Because it's a source of power, yeah, through which I get inspiration and I get strength and I get love and compassion from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala throughout my day. It empowers me from inside. It gives me strength from inside. And this is why we have to have something on daily basis that we should be, very regular in doing it. There is an importance of the wird at specific times. As I said, we daily do wird if we want, of course, but there are some times the power and the manifestation of the matters in them are extremely strong. We have one example of the day of Arafah. The day of Arafah is one of the most iconic times and the best times through which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala listened to the dua from his people, from his servants. Yeah. And this is about, like, imagine you are reading verses of the Quran in the presence of Allah and you are reading the verses that He has sent down upon you. Yeah. So make sure that in specific times like this, you ask Allah for everything you want in the akhirah, everything you want in the Jannah, in the dunya. And there are some verses of the Quran, and this is why I think Ramadan, or when you read the Quran generally every day, it is very important that you have a diary with the Quran, and then you write down all the du'as that touches your heart, all the du'as that you want to, you feel some sort of connection with it, and that it can be, it can be used in your life, it can be experienced in your life. So what you need to do is you need to write those du'as, yeah, and have a journal through which you, contemplate on every verse of the Quran that you loved, every du'a that you felt connection with. One of the du'as are very important. I think last episode we spoke about, when, and I would like to emphasize on it because it was such a short clip. But last time we spoke about not cursing or doing dua against people who does injustice to us, right? And we said you never know, when the angels say وَلَكَ بِالْمِثْلِ, and that things return back to you. Yes, so we have to be very careful and very in this matter. Now the dua that I would like to mention here, and it is ربي أدخلني مدخل صدق وأخرجني مخرج صدق. Oh Allah, allow me, or Allah, Rabbi, allow me, my Lord, allow me to enter a sound entrance and exit a sound exit. واجعل لي من لدنك سلطانا نصيرا, and give me from your side a supporting authority. Beautiful dua if you want your matters to be done, but have the intention, be specific in what matter do you want this dua to show miracles in. Yes, as we discussed, doing du'as randomly have got no benefit. When you do dua, specific dua, is it as if you are using this powerhouse to give you power on a specific matter, in a specific matter. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will erase, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take away the difficulty that you are facing in that specific matter. And as we said, believers, the du'as that are straight accepted are the du'as that are made intentionally. Anyways, so this dua gives you the power, gives you the strength of that you need in sorting the problems in your life. Now, for example, if a person has lost someone very very close to them, remember the ayah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in which he said to Yaqub alayhi salam when he lost his son, inna radduhu ilayk, we are returning back him to you. So you've lost anyone, you've lost anything, you've lost something that you really wanted, or someone you really wanted their presence in your life. This is the best dua to do. Inna radduhu ilayk. Or in other ways we would say it is using the verses of the Quran, as a powerhouse to give you power. That's what I meant.